Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is JRLOOKS. If you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, and share. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody that sent in stipends and gratuity last video. If you'd like to be a part of what we're doing, you can send your stipends into Cash App $JRLOOKS. That's Cash App $JRLOOKS and Venmo JRLOOKS. Thank you for all your gratuities and your good karma seeds. May God bless it back to you times 10. So today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. So Gemini, your reading is going to be called Gemini, the elephant in the room, and the elephant never forgets. The elephant in the room, and the elephant never forgets. So real quick, Gemini, let's give you some notable Geminis, right? We got Prince, we got Kanye West, we got Tupac, we got Marilyn Monroe, Johnny Depp, and Natalie Portman. And for those that don't know who Natalie Portman is, excuse me, there's a movie called Leon the Professional, one of my favorite movies, right? And Natalie Portman is a little girl. She portrays a little girl. What's her name in the movie? She portrays it'll come back to me. Get stuck on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, so Geminis, you're in great crowds. I feel like, of course, Gemini, we know you rule conversation, any kind of talking, writing, speaking, screenplays. You rule public performance, right? So again, I feel like Gemini, we already know you the sex symbol, you the shit, you expressive, you speak your mind, whatever the case may be. So this is the company that you are in. So the elephant in the room, and the elephant never forgets. So real quick, some fast facts about an elephant. An elephant is has the largest brain amongst any land animal, right? And it has three more times neurons than humans do. So if you look at it from that vantage point, humans have 3 billion neurons. So by that logic, elephants have 9 billion. Again, they have the largest brain amongst any land animal, right? It's probably 3 times that of a human. I think their brain weigh about up to 40 pounds. That's a lot of brain. That's a lot of brain. They communicate through vibration, right? They communicate through unspoken sound and able to sense how a snake does with their nose, right? They have very thick skin. We all know that, right? They can weigh up to about 13,000 pounds, right? And their trunk alone weighs 400 pounds. I never knew that. They have up to 150,000 muscle units just in their trunk, which allows them to do, they can hold something heavy up or pick up a single grain of rice, right? Of course, they have quite the appetite. They spend a third of their day eating. They have to eat about 300 pounds of food each day. So we'll get back to the elephant never forgets, right? A baby elephant can stand on 20 minutes soon after it's born and keep up with the herd in like 2 or 3 days, right? And another thing is, no matter how many of them you see in a circus, you can't fully domesticate elephant, and last but not least, elephants are the only mammals outside of dolphins, humans, and primates that are self-aware, right? Which means they can know that that's their self in the mirror. They can see their self in the mirror and consciously say, oh, okay, that's not a reflection. That's just a reflection. That ain't another motherfucker walking by. Excuse my language, right? So, yes, those are some fast facts about an elephant, right? Okay, so let's break down the elephant in the room, right? So the elephant in the room was penned by Ivan Krylov, right? Excuse me if I'm saying his name incorrect. So it's actually from a poem called The Inquisitive Man, which talks about a guy going into a museum and noticing all the little things that's around, but fails to notice this big elephant that's right in the center of it. So somehow through literary language and over time, it evolved into an uncomfortable or controversial topic no one wants to discuss, right? It evolved into that. So, and then an elephant never forgets. This goes back to what most people would say, what would an elephant have to remember? Well, if an elephant spends spends a third of its day eating, which is roughly 330 pounds of food, right? Then if you get to 13,000 pounds, you better know where all the food is. The elephant ain't really doing like real, like just they really don't have a lot to do, put it like that, right? But I'm saying, or a lot to remember for that matter. But to be that big, your livelihood depends on you eating. So the elephant never forgets. Simply says, yo, an elephant will know where they ate at 20 years ago, right? If they run out wherever they at the moment, they can remember like, oh shit, yo, I got some food in fucking Asia, yo, I know exactly where I got it from, and they will track right back to that exact spot they were at 20 years before and go right there for some food. So that's what the elephant has to remember, right? And of course, the synonyms for elephant is grand, majestic, awe-inspiring. On top of that, we always hear smart as an elephant, sagacious as an elephant. Yeah, the elephant is always considered outside the owl one of the smartest animals there are. And then on top of that, again, it's essentially a big genius, right? Because, the elephant is considered a big genius, right? If it's not smarter than a dolphin, they might be like right there. But as far as like the elephant's right there. So, now let's get some downloads and parlay this over to what's going on. Okay. So real quick, your channel song is Say Something by Drake. You guys know that song. If you haven't, pull it up. Drake and Timberland, Say Something. Right, and that just came to me right as I was coming into the school, right? So Gemini, your downloads are Dumbo, right? So you could have prominent ears like me, or you have very sensitive. You're very sensitive. You can hear what's not being said, right? But of course that makes sense, Gemini. You rule communication. So when people trying to talk subliminally to you or anything like that, you completely you understand exactly what they're saying. I feel like you're a diamond amongst coal. Don't cast your pearls before a swine. That's the scripture in the Bible. People have a lot to say in your absence, but quiet in your presence. Of course, big genius. Take up space, presence. The nature of an elephant is gentle, but it will crush you. It's best to be befriended. If we have to ignore him, maybe we should ignore him. Maybe he'll chase us. Or go away. He's not all that. She's not all that. Short-sighted, nearsighted. Why does the ostrich bury his head? Mythbusters, trivia, Jeopardy, split personality, dual citizenship, weird is the new normal, Con Air, you survived a bid with crazy people or cycle with crazy people. People are stuck with their decisions. You will sound like the people you've been around with the most, unbiasedly, and Jennifer Lewis. So, right quick, I brought Jennifer Lewis in there. So when I said, you sound like the people you've been around with the most, that's unbiased. Jennifer Lewis has a quote where she says, you sit in shit too long, you stop smelling it, right? So, Gemini, you sound, right, again, this is an unbiased law of the universe. You sound like the people you listen to, been around, or take in. So I feel like Gemini, you done took in some real live ism. Hey man, we all know it's a non-contact sport. I feel like, you got some real live smartness, some real live game, Gemini. On the flip side, the people that you be around or the people that you have grew up with, right, they sound like the people that traumatize them or the people that put them in a position for them to ultimately become the way they are. They sound like the abuser now, right? So, okay, let's break these down. Diamond amongst coal, we know what that is. Diamond amongst coal, I feel like, again, right when I say weird is the new cool, I feel like, you're the only person in a situation that you're in that stands out. And they know this, but I feel like, it's a situation like everybody around you is coal, right? You're the only diamond, right? So being that there's nobody else around here that values diamonds or know what diamonds really are, all the codes seem like this is what it is, right? So the code has came together to say, hey, let's ignore the diamond so the diamond don't know it's a diamond, right? Let's ignore the diamond, right? So, it started to realize, hey, maybe I don't shine like that. When all actuality, no, a diamond will still shine whether it's covered in coal or not, is going to shine, right? So I feel like, people are, you take up a lot of space. So with the elephant in the room, people have said a bunch of bullshit about you, right? Right before you, right? People have, I'm feeling when I say she and all that, what happened, speak up. I feel like, people have some real live slick shit to say about you. In the absence of your presence, they were talking big shit, what they'll do to you, what they'll say to you. You ain't all this, you ain't all that, right? I feel like as soon as you come on the scene, everything stops, right? Because again, the elephant, before you get to speaking or say anything, the elephant is awe-inspiring. It takes up space. It's just big. So I feel like, without even speaking, there you are. You take up a lot of space, a lot of presence. You can feel your energy without talking, right? Again, they communicate without talking. So you can say something with a look or whatever the case may be, and people already get exactly what's going on, or know they either approved or disapproved by you, right? So I feel like you take up a lot of space and a lot of presence, right? So with the elephant in the room, if people was popping a whole bunch of shit, as soon as you got there, it's almost as if they became a fan and the people around them were saying, hey, hold on, wait a minute, so wait, you was just talking all of that shit, how you was gonna do this, say this, whatever the case may be. When this person came around, now they come back around, you they friend, right? You vouching for them, you rooting for them, they knew what you just said before you pulled up, or how you did, that, and the third, right? So the elephant in the room, when people have said a lot of bullshit about you, right? But when you come around, they can't do anything or say anything, right? Because, hey, outside of them knowing you'll crush them with your presence, right? The elephant is the smartest animal, so they know you're smarter than them. So with that being said, they also know an elephant never forgets. Not only do we never forget where the food is, this goes back to a saying that says, the tree never forgets to ask. So an elephant, if you did something to the elephant, he remembers everything you did down to the t-shirt you wore that day you did it, right? 20 years ago, amen, right? Somebody say, I got a photographic memory. God bless me with a great memory, right? So I could be dealing with an Aquarius, even though I'm talking to Gemini. Somebody could have very highly aspected Aquarius traits, or being trained or groomed by Aquarius, right? Somebody's father or mentors could be doctors or scientists, things of that nature. But again, I feel like they know they can't fuck with you. It's all cool until you come up, right? Until you get there, it's cool. Motherfuckers got so much to say. They act like they really gonna do this, do that. They're not going to do nothing but sit there and be shook, right? The nature of an elephant is gentle. But here's the thing, I feel like, you real laid back by nature. You cool, you calm, right? But again, you will crush some shit. You will stamp on some shit. You will trample some shit, right? So it's best to be friended, right? Again, people feel like if we ignore him, maybe he'll chase us or go away. A diamond's going to shine whenever it shine, wherever it shine, right? And not only that, I feel like, people got it fucked up about your movements or about what you're doing. Because I was thinking about, I don't know how I got to an ostrich burying his head, and I went to look that up because I'm saying, they trying to bury their head, they trying to hide from you, right? And I'm saying, I wonder what that means. Why would an ostrich bury his head, So I went and looked up, and the ostrich is not burying his head. The motherfucker will die, from being asphyxiated, being under the ground. No. And it's not burying his head, to hide from prey, because even if it was burying his head, it would still see his whole body hanging out. So, you just acting like you don't see it. But that's not where it originally originated from. I don't know who screwed that up, but the ostrich putting his head in his sand is where he has his this is where he has his eggs at, and he puts them in a cool place. And when he gets under there, he uses his beak to turn the eggs around. So the ostrich is essentially being a great parent before the motherfucker even came. So I feel like, people have got you all the way screwed up, right? They got it all the way messed up, what they heard or what they thought about you, right? And when they find out, it's like, so that's what it's been the whole time? Because that's how it was when I read about the ostrich situation. I'm like, wait a minute, so That's what's been popping with the ostrich the whole time. It wasn't dead or hide or nothing, right? So on top of that, I feel like, yo, you're a myth buster. You bust myths. You know, you're pretty good with trivia. You Jeopardy. You know real life, notable, common shit that everybody doesn't know. Plus, you know some next level shit, right? So again, I feel like, yo, again, big genius. I feel like, yo, you gifted, right? Split personality, dual citizenship. The reason why I say split personality, dual citizenship, elephants are usually found in Africa, South Africa, Asia, this, that, and the third. So I feel like, yo, your people could be immigrants or migrants, excuse me, come from a different country, whatever the case may be. But I feel like, yo, you have distinctive features that's predominantly only in one era, right? Or you could be cut with something, right? So yes, there's that. Again, suggestions. I feel like people are stuck with their decisions. People chose other people over you, and them people did them so bad, and now they can't even look back your way. And when they do look back your way, yo, you are glowing. Everything is bright in your area. Your whole situation has changed for the better. So they don't even know how to come back and approach you, right? So now they sitting there stuck with their decisions. What Precious Mama say? Looking crazy as a motherfucker, right? But can't come back this way. Don't know. They blew that, right? So they stuck with their decisions, and they are mad that they can't do nothing about it. That they chose somebody else over you. This could be family, friends, whatever the case may be, and they gotta live with that, right? So again, the elephant in the room. And the elephant never forgets, right? When you come around, they don't want to mention any problem, yo, because it's a dangerous, controversial subject, yo. Everybody just want to act like it's not there. And then on top of it, and the elephant never forgets, they know you got receipts for whatever it is you about to say, whatever heart stopping or pen dropping shit that you about to say, or mic dropping shit. They know you got receipts for all of that. So yeah, people are, yo, you got everybody shook, right? Again, the channel song is Say Something by Drake. Okay, so I got about a couple minutes. Let's get these cards done for you. I've been putting that together the last couple days, and it actually came out better than what I thought it was. So, yeah. Let's get some oracle messages for you guys real quick, right? So, Gemini, your oracle message is... knowledge, study, learning, education. I feel like, yo, you done bossed up, you done got your game on, whatever this is, yo. If you've taken some course, if you learned, if you didn't join a new school like me, or if you probably take up a trade or something to further yourself, I feel like, yo, you've been really in the space of getting your mind right, learning things, knowledge, study, learning, education. Oh, I also feel like somebody has inside information about a situation, the way this lady is looking, right? Somebody knows something. I'm not sure whether, and this could be involved, this is 3 people here, so somebody can know something with that involves 3 people or more, right? Somebody might be keeping quiet about what they know, but also this could also be you, right? You could be in the library a lot, right? You see she's around the library, she's studying, you could be studying, you could be taking tests, right? Whatever this is, Gemini, I feel like, yo, you really researching and searching and learning new things, right? So that's what's up, we learning new things. Or you hip to a situation, or somebody's going to hip you to a situation, Gemini, right? So knowledge, study, learning, education. 3, right? This is all the woman, right? This could have something to do with your mother also, right? Or a female supervisor. Like, again, usually the cards aren't gender specific, but yes. So knowledge. Okay. Okay. So Gemini, your first tarot card is about 3 minutes. Okay. So Gemini, you're pulling so we pulled the Empress card. I decided to take that. It came out on the heads up too. So I feel like, yo, you sitting here looking pretty as a picture, right? You might be getting ready to be spoiled. Somebody wants to spoil you. Somebody feels like you should model. Somebody feels like somebody could be looking up stuff about you, right? Right, with this knowledge card here, with this Empress card, right? I feel like somebody sees you as their other half, Gemini, right? Like, you know, you the piece to the puzzle, right? Because here she is just sitting here, lovely, pretty, beautiful, right? It's like she's posing. I feel like, yo, somebody might just want you to be arm candy, right? And that's not the contemporary meaning of the Empress card, but with this, I feel like, yo, trophy wife, trophy hugging. Somebody sees you as they other half with this Empress, right? Okay. Right, and we got 3 here too, so that's 33 already starting off, right? So yo, the angels talking, right? Just to clarify that, yo. So I feel like people are probably conspiring to put you, to get you together with somebody, or probably trying to come how to approach you, yo, to give you this offer, right? That's crazy, Gemini, yo, because here she Empress is, right? She's spoiled, she getting whatever she want, right? This is the preacher's wife. The CEO's wife, the CEO's husband, right? Again, the cards aren't gender specific, but usually the Empress card represents the female, right? Being in that energy of just like, right? So somebody sees you as, you know, they other piece, right? So you sitting here looking fine. You feel like you're on your throne. Whatever it is that you're doing, you holding it down, and somebody saying, yo, I'll be your private dancer, right? Right, so somebody can be doing a background check on you, right? Okay, so this is clarified with, this is clarified with the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody's tongue-tied, or yo, somebody don't want to come in and give you a hard time from sitting on from being on your for being on your shit. I feel like, yo, outside of that, yo, if somebody has something to say to you, yo, this gonna come in real fast, right? Just like word vomit, like they're gonna be jumbled, like they ain't even gonna be able to explain it to you. It's like twisted. So this person could be from, this person could be from Chicago or the Windy City or Chi-Town. Somebody really gotta talk to you, right? Somebody got a lot to say to you, right? It's gonna come off as if like, hey, hold on, calm down, right? Yo, what's going on? I hear you saying, yo, calm down. Hey, wait. Yo, just chill, yo, slow down. Somebody has a lot to say to you. Somebody got something to tell you, right? This Knight of Swords here, again, if they don't want to come around starting shit, that's another thing. Knight of Swords in reverse is a manager or somebody who be in a position of starting shit and like to get shit popping and looking to knock you off your square. So if it ain't that, right, and usually this motherfucker run right into a wall because he reckless anyway. So if it ain't that, again, this is somebody coming in with a bunch. Somebody has to talk to you, right? Somebody needs to talk to you and tell you what's on their mind, right? And in the way they coming in, they're coming in fast and in a hurry, right? This Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight, right? So when they come, it's like, boom, here we are. Like, motherfuckers just like, whoa, they just popped up. Amen, right? So your card of advice, Gemini, is, if you want a good shuffle, Gemini, your card of advice is Seven of Pentacles. How many cheeses is these? So I feel like, yo, you might be, I see this, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, right? You got options, right? I feel like, you finna be in a position where you sit, I don't want to say sitting high, looking low, but I mean, I feel like you sitting in a scouting seat right now, right? This could also be love interests, right? I feel like, your inbox could be getting ready to be full if it's not already filled, right? You can have new people checking you out, right? You can have new people showing you their interest, because Seven of Cups represents options in love, right? And this one here is like, I feel like he's standing at a tree right here, right? Which signifies something that took a while to manifest, right? So this could be love interests or people that you've been showing your interest to for a long time. I feel like these are coming in for you, but pick wisely. I feel like, of course, choose wisely. But again, this is in front of the tree. I feel like, watch out for the low-hanging fruit, which is the pick-me's, right? But I feel like, you put the time in, you whatever, again, because there's 7 cups here and it takes a step to get to each cup. Whatever acts of love or showing interest that you wanted to show to this person, I feel like, that's came back to you, right? I feel like, people want to choose, right? They trying to choose up, right? You got options, right? Which one? How many cheeses is these? Which one do I want? Any, many, miny, mo. Amen? Right? So, Gemini, this has been a wonderful reading. right? So be on the lookout for somebody coming in with communication. Be careful of people trying to knock you off your square. Stay learning whatever it is that you're learning. Somebody could be doing a background check on you, Gemini. But again, you got options, whatever this is, right? You got options in love. You got options in what you want to get ready to do, right? Whatever emotional endeavor this is going to take you to the next level. Whatever you feel like you can be. I feel like this is also whatever you choose to do. You got. There's a what's the word? There's a stake there, right? I feel like you put love in everything you do, right? And yo, this is all ready to blossom now. So you can pick and be good at whatever this is that's coming to you, right? With these 7 of Cups here again, because again, this is a tree, right? Yo, and it's also a fork in the road here, right? So I feel like, yo, this could lead to travel too, because they can go this way, they can go that way, they can go behind you, right? So I feel like, yo, you got a fork in the road, you're gonna have somewhere to go, or you're gonna have a decision to make, which gonna also determine whether you stay or you go. So, yo, be on the lookout for that. Yo, and with that being said, yo, thank you for watching my channel. If you'd like to be a part of what we're doing and seeing stipends and gratuities, I would really appreciate it. $ JRLOOKS on Cash App and JRLOOKS on Venmo. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys next time.